But now at this 4th week, I know I'm pregnant, but on the tests, they're not showing.
Inasema negative.
No, it's just blank. I go to the washroom and hey, I see I'm spotting.
Were you cramping?
No, I wasn't cramping. But then, few minutes later, I felt as if something is coming out.
Hello, Angels. I'm Angel Wanjiku, and I'm here with my producer, Colin. So, Angels, as you can see today, I have a guest with me, and she's going to introduce herself. But our story today, we are going to discuss about her journey in motherhood and her, getting pregnant and losing one child on the way. So we're going to talk about all that, and if you have a story that you would like to share with us, tafadhali muni DM pale at Angel Wanjiku, and I will get back to you. Hi, Sasa.
Hi.
Thank you so much for being on our show.
I'm honored.
So maybe unaweza ukajiintroduce, alafu we continue.
Okay, thank you so much for having me on your show. My name is Julie or Juliana Wanjira Gashira. Gashira is my husband. I'm married. And I'm a mom. And and I'm a wife, of course. Yeah. Yes.
So, of course, najua uko na watoto wawili right now. Yeah. And so, like, what is motherhood to you?
Motherhood means everything to me. Usually I say motherhood is my life, because I can do anything for my kids. And of course, I think I should correct you. I'm not a mom of 2. I'm a mom of 3, 2 and 1 angel. So yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So of course, najua wase wanafikiria pale. So what is the story about? Because so many people are mothers out there, but this one is a very special story because tunajua, like, even before you got the child that you have now, you told me you had a miscarriage before. So we would like to go on that journey to elewe what happened. Kwanza, had you planned for that pregnancy?
First of all, the pregnancy that I had previously, before now the babies that I gave birth to a few months ago, first of all, that one was planned. All my pregnancies are planned. Zinatafutwa literally.
And why is that? Juu wengine ina happeningi tu.
Yangu ni kama kazi. Because first of all, I'm PCOS. I will call myself a PCOS victim. Initially, I had a problem. I was anemic because of PCOS.
And what is PCOS?
PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome. This is whereby you have hormonal imbalance issues, and it's a struggle to so many ladies, me being one of them. It's an issue that I went through for almost a whole year plus. Actually, more than a year. I think 2 years, and and above. Struggling, even getting pregnant is a struggle. So PCOS basically deals with, getting hormonal imbalance. Some people get excessive periods. Some people don't get periods at all. And so for me, it was all about not getting the periods. That is how it started. I would miss out my periods for 2 months, 3 months. And then when they come like a tap. Like they come 3 weeks, you're flowing. You put on maxi pads. Like I used to do 2 pads maxis. So bad. They wouldn't last for 20 minutes.
What?
Yes.
Like the flow is that heavy?
Yes. I remember there was one time I was in the office, and at that particular day, I had been placed at the reception because the receptionist was not in. And I don't know, I was just chit-chatting with a colleague of mine. And then it got to a point where we bursted into a laughter. And all of a sudden, I felt blood flow on flowing on the floor. And the floor was white. But I thank God because of that particular friend that I was with. Because I saw her run into a bathroom, picked up some rags and came and wiped my blood. And that was so emotional for me. Because it was embarrassing, at the same time emotional, because seeing someone with so much love to even, dare herself to wipe your blood. And it was as crazy as that. It got to a point I would step out of the house and just collapse because I no longer have blood.
Because like you are losing too much blood.
Yes, I got to a point I will be rushed to Aga Khan, and that point when you are halfway unconscious and halfway conscious, you'd hear doctors say, Juliana, again, because it was a journey of IVs every other day. So yeah, that is where my journey starts from. And so PCOS is a very serious issue that women go through, but some don't really know. So for me, pregnancies have been, a journey for me. I have to plan myself on, now I want a baby, now let's start doing this, and also I have to go through medication. So all my pregnancies have been medically triggered. Yeah, so even if I want to get pregnant, I must see my gyna. I have a gyna who've been working with me the whole journey, so I have to go and now tell him, yo, I'm ready now for conception. Now take us through. So they're all medically triggered. So that's where it starts from. Yeah.
So now before you got this miscarriage, of course you had planned for that pregnancy.
Yeah.
So when you got pregnant, how was that like for you?
Oh my God. Angel, let me tell you, if there is a time that I was overwhelmed with joy in my life, it's not even about my first pregnancy. Because my first pregnancy, I was a bit confused that I wanted this, I don't know how to behave about it. But now this is the second pregnancy. I'm all excited. And now we are at the fifth week, not even the fifth week, the fourth week. I'm already shopping. I will be online like an entire night looking for baby stuff, mommy stuff, the dresses I would buy, for the maternity period and all that. And now it gets to now the fifth week. But now at this fourth week, I know I'm pregnant, but on the tests, they're not showing.
Inasema negative.
No, it's just blank. So when it comes out blank, it tells you that there's a problem. Like, so for me, I used to take it as isn't ututu strips ndio tuko faulty, I'm already excited and all that, and I can feel I'm pregnant. Yeah, so we decided to go and see my doctor, and now upon seeing my doctor, that was now the fifth week. Now my doctor told us we need to do a blood test. We did a blood test, and the blood test showed that we are on the onset of the fifth week. So we were excited, but now the doctor tells us, oh, okay, sometimes the strips don't show. And so now, because the blood test is showing that you're pregnant, we are okay, everything is fine. And now, after leaving the doctor's room, this is now the fourth day, I now break this news to our parents. I had already told my mom-in-law, but now I wanted to tell my mom. My mom is as emotional as myself, so I knew I needed time to compose myself and to know how to start the whole story. So I called her. It was around 6 p.m. I called her, hey mom, now I'm pregnant. And so we were hoping that it's a girl, because now she really wanted to be named after the baby. So I was, we were like, hey, we hope it's a girl, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so that particular 6 p.m., I told her we were excited. And then around 10:11, I start feeling as if I'm spotting or something. I go to the washroom and, hey, I see I'm spotting.
Were you cramping?
No. I wasn't cramping. But then, a few minutes later, I felt as if something is coming out. I'm still in the washroom. I'm even scared of coming out. I call my husband because it's now around 11 something, almost midnight. And I tell him, I'm spotting. And now it seems like it's no longer spotting. It's like I'm flowing. There's a blood flow. And now we call my doctor. I'm still seated in the toilet, on the toilet seat. And I tell him, no, it's my husband talking to him. Doctor, this is what is happening, and we don't know where we are at. And now the doctor confirms that, please don't worry. I have a very kind doctor. His name is Dr. Kirago. Don't worry. Please don't panic. That is that is a miscarriage, and it's an early miscarriage. Please take heart. I need you to stay calm. Don't rush to hospital. Please just come to hospital tomorrow morning, very early in the morning. And so we confirmed it was a miscarriage.
And this was at five weeks.
Yes.
So it's a month and a week.
Yeah. A month and a week. And this is the very time that you have already broken the news to everyone. Yeah, but it's the inner circle, of course. And you're so excited and all that. This is a pregnancy we were working on. I would call it working on. We're working on for quite some few months. And now you're here, you're broken. Yeah. And so when we went to the hospital, the doctor told us, it's a miscarriage. You don't need to do anything because it was still small. And that particular pregnancy, let's just thank God that it came out. I'm sorry to say this, but let's just thank God because it was a biochemical pregnancy. So
What does that mean?
So a biochemical pregnancy is a pregnancy that is not really seen in the womb, because mine could not be seen in the womb, even as he was doing some scans. But he was encouraging us and telling us, probably it's because it's too early, let's just wait. But yeah, he called it a biochemical pregnancy. A biochemical pregnancy can implant itself on the fallopian tubes.
And so when it does that, see, then it becomes ectopic,
Yeah, it's more of ectopic, but it's still too early to call it ectopic. So a biochemical pregnancy, it's more of a pregnancy that it's like a pretense, an act of a pregnancy. Yeah. So you might be knowing that you're pregnant, but there's actually nothing in your womb.